A vertical line is a special case of a line equation, and the equation of a vertical line doesn't fit the standard pattern for linear equations. So to discuss the slope and the equation of a vertical line, let's look at a graph. We'll graph a vertical line that passes through the x value -1, and let's plot two ordered pairs that are on this line. So I'm randomly going to select the ordered pair -1, 2, and the ordered pair -1, -3. Using these two ordered pairs, let's calculate the slope of the line that's between these 2 points. Remember, the slope is equal to rise over run. We can also think about that as the change in y over the change in x. But the formula we'll use is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's consider this to be our first ordered pair, this to be our second ordered pair, so that when we're calculating the slope, the second y value would then be -3. The first y value would then be 2. And we divide that by the change in the x values. Well, the second x value is -1, but the first x value is also -1, so we're subtracting -1 here in the denominator. So in the numerator we get -5 over, in the denominator we have -1 plus 1, which is 0. So because we have 0 in the denominator of the fraction, this slope calculates out to be a value that is undefined. But this is always going to happen in a vertical line, because when calculating the slope, we're always going to be looking at the change in x in the denominator. And on a vertical line, there will be no change in x. The x values are going to be stacked up on top of each other. So this difference is always going to be 0, and we're always going to have a slope that's undefined on a vertical line. So this then becomes a characteristic of vertical lines and something that we can memorize. Let's then now think about finding the equation of a vertical line. In order to write the equation of a line, we plug the slope and a point into the point-slope formula, but since the slope is undefined, we can't use that in a calculation. So our standard process of finding the equation of a line isn't going to work, and this is why this is a special case of a line. Let's recall that a graph contains all of the ordered pair solutions to its equation. So what would the equation need to be so that these ordered pairs are ordered pair solutions? Or any ordered pair on this line is an ordered pair solution. And as we can see, it really only matters that the x-coordinate of the ordered pair is -1. So long as the x value is -1, it really doesn't matter what the y value is. That's going to be an ordered pair that's a point on the line. So that becomes the equation. So long as x is equal to -1, that ordered pair is going to be a point on the line, and it doesn't matter what the y-coordinate is, so we don't even have a place for that y value in the equation. So the equation of a vertical line is going to be of the form that x is equal to some constant value, and the constant that it's equal to is the x-coordinate that the vertical line passes through.